Guys, I wanted to share with you this. This is freaking awesome. This is all the way from the United Kingdom. I had no idea what I was getting here, and we got dog tags for the dogs. Penelope, Norman, oh, they're so cute. Jericho, Dory, we got Torvy in here. And then to top that off, it gets better. Torvy right there, and it gets better. I love these custom dog tags. That's a really, really, really cool thing. So it says Fasterproms, Uncle Sam, Survivor, thank you for your service. This is pretty awesome. I'm sure that we're going to give these to whomever goes for a ride in Uncle Sam, and that is awesome and really, really appreciated. So guys, thank you so very much. That's from Mert, Adita, and Baby Stellan. That is a really, really awesome gift, so thank you very much for that. Oh, hell yeah. Got some major coffee from Black Rifle Coffee Company. I know that this company is started by veterans, and that is really, really cool. I've heard about them a lot before, and that's really an awesome gift. So thank you very much. We'll tear that up. So the message is, as a vet, I love to promote vet-owned businesses that give back. Stay tuned. God bless you. Bob Hahn. Thank you very much, Bob. That's really, really cool, man. Guys, I hope you enjoy the video. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right. We got some goodies. All right, well, let's make this thing freaking work this time. This should be a lot of fun. We had some major things wrong with this bucket.
So this is your reverse band. And it's pretty glazed up. This is a servo. This is not supposed to be loose like this at all. There is a seal on the inside of this, but you can feel the seal. It's pretty
now wonky. Is that like a stock servo, or is it?
No, this is actually a Corvette servo, probably stock to your car.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's been replaced at one point in time.
I know that over another thing, like, typically just bumps up the overall line pressure or something, right?
Correct. And then these are some of the clutches that came out of it, and they're just falling apart.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw that you touched that a second ago and the thing just flicked off.
Yep. So like those are the high speed, that's or high gear. These are second gear. These weren't horrible, but you can see some marks and some high speed glazing.
Yeah.
It probably shuddered once or twice in gear, and then all this other stuff. Like, look at these; they're just wiped out.
Definitely is kind of ugly.
But that was definitely
which gears? Like, so the 2.3 and the 3.4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Everything was pretty bad, and not only that, but there's a lot of mixed stuff that was inside the transmission.
Okay.
It looked like it might have been piecemealed, maybe hurt one weekend, and somebody just kind of threw it back together just to make a race or something like that. But
truly, I have no idea. So
I
really don't know. So we got all the goodies in there now. So hopefully,
it will be badass.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, man. That would be sick. I really was hoping not to miss the weather. I was really wanting to get to the track. Hopefully, there's some good weather still out there, and even if there's not, I think we can still get a good 60 foot and be able to make a better ET than what we had. So we've been trying to do a couple other mods to it, but this right now is the thing at hand. Definitely got to get this thing in there, and she'll be back up and running. Just got this bald beagle machine out of the way here, and we are hoping that this thing is going to meet every expectation and be able to beat the best ET my dad ever recorded in this car. So we're going to try and do that, especially while the weather is good here in Florida. Putting some final touches on, going over everything else, and it'll go back in here in just a few moments. All right, so Goliath, so the people that have not installed a torque converter before, what you doing and why?
Just getting all 3 clicks in there, make sure it's fully...
Not 4 clicks, not 2 clicks, but 3 clicks. Fill that thing up with as much tranny fluid as you can, pretty much, and then throw her in there, and then we're going to check the level later. Did you warm up before you did that? You don't want to pull a hammy.
Around the shop.
Or maybe a quad.
That's why I'm switching the legs.
Oh. All right, so we got, what is it, a couple grounds on that side, and there's a heat shield or something like that, or is there just like, I saw this guy up in here.
So we got 3 grounds here, we got a big ground up there, we got a wire harness there, and a wire harness there.
Jeez, so precarious. All right, so tranny jack only goes up so high, so we got to bring the car down onto that.
Drop it down a little bit. Nice and easy.
Don't drop it like it's hot, though. You know, my dad was always against nitrous, but this really seems like it's a good candidate for nitrous, though, you know? What's that?
But they had a full nitrous setup for this car built.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like a 2-stage fogger setup for this car.
Oh, he did?
And Howie talked him out of it.
Oh, really? I would talk him into it. All right, you guys just got a couple more bolts, right?
Yeah.
Everything looks good, so...
Torquing the bell housing, he's doing the converter.
Gonna crank it up, throw some fluid in it, top her off, go for a test drive.
So inside an actual drum, you have steel, clutch, steel, clutch, steel. Most drums have 4 or 5 clutches and steels in them. Your drum actually had a pretty thick washer down at the bottom, and then a clutch, steel, clutch, steel. So we were actually able to put extra clutches in second and third gear just to give it more clamping force. It's weird that the shims that they had in it were so thick because they were making up for room, but they could have done that with actual clutches.
Okay, I got you now. And drive shaft coming up.
It's gonna take a
Is that cable?
Gonna take a little finessing. Ah.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I was gonna say, as much as you struggle with that ladder bar, that would suck to have to take that back down. All right, guys, almost got it back together. Got a little clearance issue you guys were making me aware of here. So we got to kind of rig that so that we don't have our shifter cable hanging out on the exhaust. I see you got a high temperature foil,
Yeah, stuff's
high temp resistant, yeah.
Can't fire it up till midnight though.
I need to be in bed by midnight. Obviously, it is pollen season here in Florida. One thing that we need to do that my dad always did that I forgot is to remove the front license plate cover, allow a little bit more airflow to get up in there. And kind of see how that goes there. I'd like to seal that puppy off. Let's see what we can do here. No sad start. Let's get a good start. Oh. In the meantime, I was pulling off the slicks, and we're gonna put on our drag radials. Get a little bit more life out of our slicks. Those puppies have been sitting on the shelf for, well, just sitting down for a long time. We kind of need to burn some of that tires off, you know. We're working on a couple other parts to try and make a little bit more power naturally aspirated. We're still trying to get a special fuel for this thing, and so we can hopefully make a little bit more power naturally aspirated. Also trying to get a vacuum pump. So that is something else that kind of getting it back to the way that my dad had it designed, but just with a newer, better, more modern design of a vacuum pump. We're gonna put some fresh oil in here, trying to keep this thing from hurting itself. If you want to go out and get a little rowdy, probably not a good idea to have that nasty oil in there that's not be able to do its job as a lubricant.
Does someone want to do something? Because I think I want to do for it.
You, son, are a monster. Wow! Oh yeah, it looks pretty clean out the back. Hell yeah! Dude, it sounds so good. All right, so guys, before I mentioned that this was a vacuum pump, in factory trim, it was an air pump that was sucking air and pushing it into the cat. My dad reversed this and basically had it sucking out the valve cover and then going into a catch can, helping the ring seal. We're trying to get a vacuum pump that will work in the same way but be way more effective and hopefully pick up some power. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're getting the tranny, getting all the fluid to go throughout the tranny and all that, and then we got to check the level again. So now that we changed the oil to a thicker, more, a thicker oil, and possibly having more of it. This kind of reminds me of what we just went through with the BMW. And the fact that, hey, we're going to try a new power, you know, see if we pick up more power, but we kind of ended up offsetting it with extra oil or a thicker oil. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we had a substantial gain with the mufflers and something that would be an appreciable difference at the track. All right, so we think we have a problem in that axle. All right, so we're going for a ride, and we're gonna knock some of that pollen off.
Right now, I don't know how steady I can be with you driving.
Yeah. Steady, George. Have you ridden this thing yet?
No, not really.
Really?
No, so I'm pretty excited.
Okay. Guys made it happen again, and really these guys made it happen again. Runs and drives well, still got a few little bugs to work out. It's slowly getting back to better than ever. I mean, it's better than ever. You know, we're really are making some steps here and there. So I can't wait to dyno with the exhaust. But guys, dude, this is it's really coming together. Let's get it back on the dyno, try and get everything figured out, take it to the track, really set a better record. And yeah, that's the goal, man. So pleased it's finally up and done. It's one more thing we can cross off the list. It's getting better and better and getting back to really where it should be. So do it for Dad. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. We'll see you later. Guys, I forgot to mention this. 200,000 subscribers snuck up on us faster than we actually expected, and we wanted to give away these. So these are just some engine covers that we had here. This one's off of V1. This is off of an LT1 Vet. Everybody in the shop kind of signed it. We were just giving them away. Mention something in the comments. We'll pick a random winner. We do have some stuff coming up with another shirt design coming up very soon. We're at 204,000 subscribers now. That is freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Norton just flat tired me.